Joining us on this Saturday, April 16th, I'm Dave Delachase in for Katrina. We're about a month into spring, and that dreaded word for some has made its way into the forecast this Easter weekend, snow. But that will only be the case for some. Meteorologist Eric Gage is live in the Weather Center to lay it all out for us. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning, and we are tracking some snowfall. It's going to be just for the North Country right now. We're seeing some possible mixing later on in the afternoon. However, majority of the precipitation will be mainly rainfall. Let's take a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once again, snowfall in the North Country. That is primarily what's going to be happening for this morning. Rainfall, heavy rainfall, especially out in the southern valleys, specifically down near Otsego County. Out near Little Falls as well, we're seeing some rainfall totals of 0.08 in New Hartford and 0.06 inches in Mohawk. So overall, a pretty rainy morning. It is cooler though. Temperatures 39 degrees. It was a little bit warmer this morning as well. It started out in the 40s. And we're expecting rainfall across central New York today. You see that cold front move across the state right now. Expecting rain to continue today. Snow mixing in higher elevations. We're tracking the rain to end later on this evening as we're tracking some snowfall heading into tomorrow. Today, though, looking at temperatures climbing into the 40s in your snowfall forecast, including rain as well, as that's coming up. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Eric.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Happy Saturday. We're tracking rain and snow in the forecast for today. Mainly snowfall in the North Country and rain throughout the rest of central New York. And that is looking to remain throughout the rest of this morning. Let's take a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once again, snowfall in the North Country. We're seeing that line right in the higher elevations, right north of the Mohawk Valley. Seeing mostly rainfall in the lower elevations. See some higher elevations, seeing some possible mixing as well with snowfall. That'll be lasting throughout the day going into today as well. Heavier rainfall is in the south right now, seeing that darker green. That'll be lasting throughout the day. Live look at our Marabito camera overlooking Oneonta. Things are looking wet right now. Expecting some snowfall in the North Country. As we look across New York State and the New York State Mesonet, North Country is seeing some snow in Old Forge and Redfield, Woodgate as well. Mohawk Valley, Westmoreland, Herkimer is looking wet right now with rain. Morrisville as well checking in, mostly overcast skies. Easter forecast, nothing is expected to change in the near future right now. Still looking in the low 40s with our AM snow showers drying out in the afternoon. So your forecast for tomorrow is expected to remain cool and snowy. Around the clock we expect today, though, temperatures start out in the 30s and will rise into the 40s by the afternoon. Just the low 40s, though. Expecting wind speeds to remain calm, not as breezy as yesterday. Yesterday we saw wind gusts as high as 50 miles per hour in some areas. Overall weather grades for today, though, is looking to be rainy and snowy throughout the day, depending on where you are. And next, we're going to expect to dry out by the later evening. Looking between 5 and 6 o'clock, the rain and snow to be ending. The bigger picture is a slow-moving cold front moving through our area right now, bringing that rain and snow. The colder temperature is following. It is already 39 degrees right now in Utica, and those temperatures will be remaining in that area until temperatures start warming up throughout the day. Our skycast, rain and snow is in the forecast right now. Snow is going to be in the North Country, moving primarily to rainfall for the afternoon. We're seeing some mixing possibly in the areas where there's heavier rainfall and higher elevations as well. They'll be drying out by the evening as we expect snowfall to arrive by tomorrow morning. Looking at some more heavier snowfall in the morning at least, and then by the afternoon turning into flurries, and then drier weather as we look towards clearer skies by the afternoon and evening. And heading into Monday, clear skies, temperatures remaining in the 40s. As we look ahead towards Monday afternoon and heading into Tuesday, or going into Monday night, as I should say, looking at the possibility of another system heading into our direction. Our forecast overall for today, likely snow in the North Country, a rain and snow mix in the Mohawk Valley possibly. And if you're in the southern valleys, you're most likely going to be seeing just rain. Today, though, a high of 43, rain and snow will be mixing in today. This evening, 35 to 40 degrees, the rain will be ending. Tonight, flurries will be starting with a low of 30 degrees. It's going to be a little bit chilly heading into tomorrow morning as well. A high for 41 will be in the afternoon. A little bit breezy once again for Easter tomorrow. Our 7-day forecast, snow once again and rain on Tuesday. Once again, we're tracking that system heading into our area, and then temperatures start rising back into the 60s once again by Thursday. And our trivia question, the Easter Bunny originated from what country?
Now, I've never met the bunny personally, but from all the images I've seen, I know he's always dressed in those jaunty, colorful vests, which make me narrow it down to Germany or Poland. I'm going to go with our director Tom's inclination, which is he says Poland, so I'm going to go with Tom on this one.
All right, well, you were half right.
Oh!
It was Germany. Your gut instinct, yeah. And actually,
We tried.
Yeah, and the way it used to work is that only good kids were actually getting Easter eggs. So
Be on your best behavior.
Oh yes, that's right.
All right, thanks a lot, Eric. Appreciate it. Nearby, thank you for joining us for this half hour of Weekend Today. I'm Dave Delachase, in for Katrina. We want to get you right over to the Weather Center, where meteorologist Eric Gage is tracking an unsettled day of rain and even snow for some. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning. Yes, and we are looking at some snowfall in the North Country. That is once again still expecting to remain in the North Country for now. Possibly moving into the southern valleys, especially in higher elevations, but mostly rain today. Let's take a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 top of the radar right now. Once again, in the North Country, snowfall, heavier rainfall in the southern valleys, specifically down near Otsego County. And we're seeing some pockets of mixing, especially in those higher elevations down below the Mohawk Valley, and keep that in mind heading into today. Right now it's 38 degrees. It's continuing to cool. It was 40 a little bit earlier this morning. It is still humid right now. Mostly cloudy skies, rain across the region as well, snow in the North Country. We're seeing that cold front move through the area right now, seeing that leading edge of it just right here going across our area right now. Rain expected today, snow mixing in higher elevations, and rain will be ending later on this evening. Expect some snowfall to move in with flurries later on tonight. Today, though, a high in the 40s. We also have your full forecast, including what to expect on Tuesday. It's looking at a big system coming up, and that'll be coming up. Back over to you.
All right, thanks, Eric. Happening
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Continue to follow rain and snow throughout the area going into this morning, lasting throughout the day, mainly as rain, and then turning into snowfall later on this evening. Let's take a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 top of the radar. We're still following snowfall in the North Country right now. Higher elevations, once again, especially in the southern valleys down near Hamilton, can possibly see some mixing turning into snow. But overall, the majority of rain or precipitation going into today will be rain. Expect that to last throughout the evening, going into later on this evening, I should say. As we look at our Cavi camera overlooking Utica, I should say, and things are looking a little bit hard to see right now. Mostly cloudy skies, some low-level clouds going throughout the area right now, and some heavy rainfall in some areas. Skywatcher reports 39 over there in Stratford. We're looking at 39 degrees in Colebrook, 38 in Clinton, 42 in New Hartford, also checking with some rainfall as well. Emerson with 42 and Milford in with 33 as well. A very chilly morning this morning. Our eastern forecast once again is still looking at cool and snowy. Temperatures in the 40s with AM snow showers drying out in the afternoon. On the clock today, temperatures start out in the 30s and remain in the 30s until about 1 o'clock. Temperatures rise just a little bit into the lower 40s. They'll be lasting as warming up a little bit going into 6 o'clock. Overall, looking at some very cool conditions today. Wind speed, not as windy as yesterday once again, but still looking at just a possible breeze going into today. It will be windy much more tomorrow. Look at that is coming up as well. Around the clock today, though, however, looking at rain and snow throughout the day, so it's looking mainly wet, and it's going to continue to dry by 5 to 6 o'clock. The bigger picture, slow-moving cold front moving throughout the area right now, bringing that rain and snow that will be lasting once again until later on this evening as that rain turns to snow by tonight. As you zoom in, looking at our skycast ahead for the future, that rain and snow is mainly in the North Country, that snowfall, rain in the southern valleys, some mixing possible once again in those higher elevations. Heavier rainfall lasting later on this evening around 3 o'clock, especially in the southern valleys down near Oneonta and Cooperstown, and some mixing once again a little bit later possibly as the temperatures start cooling once again later on in the evening. Some skies dry out. Expect some snowfall to move into the area by going into early tomorrow morning. Right around 11 o'clock in the morning will be the most of the snowfall for tomorrow morning as well. And that snowfall will be turning into more clear skies heading into Sunday afternoon. Temperatures will still be a little bit cooler heading into Monday morning, going into the afternoon as well. Temperatures start rising into the 50s. This is what we're expecting on Tuesday. We're keeping an eye on this system. It's technically a nor'easter, but we're looking at rain and snow, not necessarily just rain or snow. Keep an eye on that for you going throughout the rest of the weekend as well. Keep you up to date with the latest information. Today, though, a high of 43 degrees, rain and with snow mixing in some areas, 35 to 40 this evening as the rain will end and turn to flurries starting tonight. As you expect tomorrow to remain in the 40s with snowfall in the morning. Temperatures start warming up. In our 7-day forecast, snow on Sunday, dry on Monday. As going into Monday night, that rain and snow arrive on Tuesday for that system we're looking at once again. And temperatures warm up into the 60s by Thursday. In our trivia question, what animal brings Easter eggs in Switzerland?
Ooh, this is a tough one. Although with an operation that big, I can understand why the bunny needs to have a network of folks to get all the way around the world. I'm going to go with, oh man, I'm really just guessing here. French Alpine?
So the Easter Bunny actually gets help from a cuckoo bird.
Cuckoo bird.
Yeah, so in Switzerland, a cuckoo bird delivers eggs to people. And it's a very interesting thing to know that not just Easter Bunny, but other animals also help Easter Bunny deliver eggs on Easter.
It's like an entire forest network that comes together.
It is, that's right.
Nice. I feel a little cuckoo for not getting that one. Thanks a lot, Eric. Turning our focus now to the
Forecast tonight at 6. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening. We're looking towards the end of rain and snow moving throughout the area. It was a very rainy and snowy day. Some areas saw giant snowflakes across, especially the southern valleys. Take a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 top of the radar. Once again, it is moving out of our area. This cold front is moving south. Our current snowfall totals sent in from Skywatchers: 2 inches from Stewart and Cooperstown, over 1 inch in Worcester, and almost 1 inch in Edmiston. So we're looking at snowfall totals nearing 1 to 2 inches, especially in this section right across the southern valleys. It just moved a little bit further north into higher elevations. And we saw a difference. Oneonta saw some rainfall and Lawrence saw some snowfall. So you can see just like a huge difference in between a small amount of area. Right now at 42 degrees, it is warming up just a little bit, remaining in the low 40s for right now across the state. Still a little bit cold. We're expecting temperatures to fall a little bit further going into Sunday. Rain and snow will be ending this evening. Flurries return late tonight, and we're expecting a snowy and chilly Easter morning. Tonight, though, a low of 30 degrees. We're also tracking a system moving up the coast on Tuesday. Look at that forecast is coming up. Back to you, Syra.
Thank you, Eric. The U.S.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. We're tracking rain and snow moving out of our area now, expecting drier conditions later on tonight. Expect some flurries to move into our area starting by tomorrow morning. Let's take a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. In the south right now, looking at the southern valleys, looking at rain and snow still moving through the area. The heavier rainfall today did fall as large snowflakes. So if you were in that area of heavier rainfall, that did fall as snow. Looking between trace to 2 inches across areas, especially north of Oneonta, in between especially Cooperstown, looking at Lawrence as well as Edmiston in that area as well. Take a look at our Marabro camera overlooking Oneonta. Things are looking wet right now. However, if we look across the state on our New York State Mesonet, looking at Lawrence, seeing snowfall as well. Mohawk Valley, mainly wet right now. Saw some flurries possibly in some areas as well. North Country saw some flurries earlier this morning. However, things are looking to be much more drier now. Most of the snowfall in the past couple of hours have been in the southern valleys. Skywatcher temperatures at 33 in Curtis Corners, 41 West Leyden, 40 in Clinton. We're also looking at temperatures in the upper 30s in Mohawk Valley as well. Southern valleys, 35 in Cooperstown, 36 in Cassville, also 33 in Edmiston, as well as 33 in Otsego. Our Easter forecast is still looking the same. Temperatures remaining chilly in the morning in the 30s, rising to a high of 41 in the day. We're also expecting those AM snow showers to last into the afternoon, drying out once again by the afternoon, seeing some clearer skies later on. Radar and satellite, we can see that the mixing of especially in higher elevations moving across the state, and that was mainly especially right north of the Mohawk, or up north of the southern valleys, right in between Norwich and Cooperstown. That specific area right there in higher elevations saw those heavier flurries. Following the cold front moving through our area, we're expecting some flurries to move in from the Great Lakes heading into tomorrow. This is what we're going to expect for our skycast heading into the next couple of days. Snowfall and rain moving out of our area by tonight. A little bit of a dry stretch of weather heading into earlier tonight as well. Some cloudy skies as flurries move into our area by early tonight, or early tomorrow morning, I should say, lasting a little bit until around noon to 1 o'clock, and then some mixing with possible flurries later on in the day as clearer skies are make way later on for Sunday afternoon into evening. And then going into much more clear skies once again heading into Monday morning, seeing clouds move in once again, and then a system, we're expecting a nor'easter moving into our area heading into Monday night and Tuesday. And this is what we're looking at so far, and the information we have right now is that it's going to be a system, it's going to be a nor'easter track heading up the coast. What we're tracking is possibility of rain and snow mainly in higher elevations. Snowfall totals could be a little bit higher. We're still keeping an eye on that for you and be up to date with latest information coming in the next couple of days. This evening, 35 to 40 degrees, going to remain a little bit mild. Cooling down tonight in the 30s with flurries starting. And tomorrow, AM flurries with a high of 41. It will be a little bit breezy tomorrow. So look ahead towards Easter, a cool and breezy, snowy start to the morning. Cloudy conditions on Monday, the nor'easter moving through the area on Tuesday, and the temperatures start rising into the 50s and 60s by Thursday. Anyone wants to up to date with latest information, be sure to download our free Storm Tracker 2 weather app. Over to you, Taha.
Coming up.